Hello, welcome to Happy Little Yarn, episode 91. My name is Amy. I come to you from Leesburg, Georgia, and this is my little channel where I like to talk about knitting. Today is August 23rd, 2024, roughly 12:30 p.m. And I just got home from work. I put on pajamas, and I'm excited to talk to you today. I have one whip today. We might do a little trash or treasure depending on how long this takes. No sewing today. I'm not talking sewing today because I did 0 things last weekend. Except for cut out fabric, but that's not fun. And I have a giveaway to announce, so stay tuned for that. In fact, let me get that. Let me talk to you about a little admin stuff first. The Ravelry group, Happy Little Yarn, has a thread up now for Advent ideas, Advent pattern ideas. So if you've knit something with an Advent, or you know of a pattern that would be good for an Advent, why don't you go post it and let's get some chatter going on, give ideas to everybody. I thought that would be a nice way for us all to share our ideas on Advent minis. And then also, I have a make-along, knit-along. I don't know if we're calling it a knit-along or a make-along. I'm going to say make-along for now. But the Stripe-along 2024, hosted by myself, Lindsay of Always Be Kind Yarn, and JJ, who her Instagram has slipped my mind, but I will put it on the screen here. It's JJ's baby, so she gets all the credit on here. Oh, actually, I don't know if I should put her Instagram name on here or not. I will ask her first, but I'll get with JJ and Lindsay later this year. We're doing the stripe along where you use self-striping yarn to make something and enter for a chance to win a prize. It's going to be, I think, October 1st through December 31st of this year. More details to come. We're just hashing it out. We did it last year in 2023, so we thought we'd do it again this year. And also, finally, if you would like to support my channel and my make-alongs coming up via like shipping costs and prizes to buy from small businesses, you could leave me a nice little gift on my Ko-Fi. The link is below in the description, or you can hit the thanks button below this video here on YouTube. Either way, that will support my channel and help me run these make-alongs, including Stitch Quest, which is going to be epic. So let's get to the giveaway real quick. We reached 1,500 subscribers, which is crazy. Thank you. And welcome to everybody new, and welcome back to everybody returning. I really appreciate you. But the lovely Robin of Robin's Nest Knits donated this happy camper bag, and you used the code word happy last week on episode 90 to enter for a chance to win this prize. So let me tell you who won. The winner was, and I'll put the little video right here, Brazo's Fiberworks. So I think that is Miss Jennifer, who is the owner of Brazo's Fiberworks. If that is you, please contact me via Instagram or email. All my links are below in the description. Happy Little Yarn, or you can Happy Little Yarn on Instagram, or happylittleyarn@gmail.com. Those are 2 ways you can get a hold of me. But you won this bag. Thank you, Robin, for donating this bag for the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I really appreciate you. And y'all should definitely go check out Robin. She has exquisite bags. And she has some awesome bags in her shop right now for fall Halloween. Go check her out. I'll link her below. No sewing, so let's talk about knitting. I have one whip, and that is it. It's been a quick week for knitting. It's been a slow week for work. So personal life went super fast. Didn't have time for anything, but work took up my entire week, it seems like. So I am knitting the California sweater by Leslie of Knit California. She has a channel here on YouTube as well, if you'd like to check her out. And I think her Instagram is Knit California as well. But I am knitting the test knit for her pattern called the California sweater. And so far I have this much done. I was right here last week, about right there. I was just starting at the blues. So I've gotten through blues and greens. And I'm using the 2022 Lemonade Shop Advent. All the minis from that Advent. And I think I'm on color 19 right now. I just started color 19. And I was doing 5 rows of each color until I saw that I'm running out of colors. I need a little bit more fabric. So I started doing 8 rows of each color. So I've got 5 minis left after this one. And I need to get to a certain length after the arm separation. And I think that looks about like 7 inches right there. I don't know. Let's see how good my estimation is on eyeballing how big something is. Let's measure it. I said 7 inches, and this says, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's close. It's 7.5 inches, I think. No, it's stretching. Oh, it's more than that. Okay, it was 7 on my lap. But when I hold it up, it stretches out. It's about 7.5 inches. So that tells me it's going to stretch. I've got about a few more inches to go, and then the ribbing, then the sleeves, and then the collar. The collar is this, I think it's a folded collar. So that's it so far. I love the blue and green section. I think it's going very well. Is that the back? Or is that the front? Nope, that's the back. So that's my California sweater. These are all the yarns I've used. And I'm keeping track of them with what number each one goes in, the sequence it goes in. That way I can do the same thing for the sleeves. The sleeves, I don't know how long they're supposed to be. She just updated the pattern for the test knit, and I think I might do like 3 stripes per color, depending. I'm gonna have to do some math and measurements to see how long I need to make it. But that's the California sweater. No, that's all. I knit on the anthology throw this week, but I've only put 2 rows on it. So I don't think that was enough to show. It doesn't look any different. But I'm just loving this, and it's so squishy and soft. I was going to lengthen it, but I think I might leave it a little short, and I'm going to order a white camisole to put underneath it, kind of flowy at the bottom. And I think this over a flowy camisole with a pair of jeans and long sleeves. I think I'm going to do the long sleeves. I think that'll be so cute, and I'm very excited to wear it when it gets cooler. Y'all, update on the weather. You know how it's been like hellishly hot? Yeah, it's not today. It's 82 right now, okay? This morning, I think it was in the 60s, like the low 60s. Blew my mind. I went outside, I was like, ooh, I like this. But, oh, and that bag is living in a Robin's Nest Knits bag. I love this bag. The sweater has outgrown it. I'm going to have to convert it to a different bag because this is just a small bag. But I got my mohair in there and my yarn and some needles and notions. Yep. But speaking of a bigger bag, I pulled a bag for Trash or Treasure. So we're only like 9.5, 10 minutes into this. Let's go ahead and talk Trash or Treasure. Okay, so I've got this bag and I want to reclaim it for the California sweater. So let's play a little Trash or Treasure. I think I know what's in it, but This is just a huge bag by Antler and Acorn. I don't know if they still have a shop or not. If they do, I'll link it below. But this is my sheepish bag. You see that sheep on it? It's so cute. Let's see what's inside it. Yep, that's what I thought it was. So I know for sure this is MadTosh DK on the colorway Joshua Tree. If this is the project I'm thinking it is. I have a pattern in here. But I almost know for a fact this is going to be a trash. And I will show you why. This is the Comfort Fade Cardi by Andrea Mowry. Forgot all about this pattern. I did not think I was ever knitting it, but I guess I was knitting it. What else is in here? Anything good? Got a notions bag full of notions. Little pencil pouch is all it is. But let me show you. Let me see if you can see why I'm going to frog this. I guess it doesn't really matter if I'm like, Emma? This isn't the pattern I was thinking of. I think I already frogged that pattern. Okay, maybe I'm keeping this one. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's not the pattern I was thinking it was. I was knitting a cardigan out of this yarn. I think this is the Joshua Tree. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm totally lost now. I'm spacing. Okay. So I was knitting a cardigan, and I was at the beach one year knitting it. And I had one skein of yarn with me. And I was running out, so I joined the new skein in, this color, or close to this color, I think. But, alas, the dye lots were different. So, can you tell if this is different dye lots, just based on what you see on screen? It looks pretty consistent, and it looks like 2 is attached. Yeah, 2 skeins are attached. So, maybe I'm keeping this. I don't know. I love this color. This color is absolutely beautiful. It's the prettiest green. So, I wanted to knit something else with it. I forgot. I picked it up and knitted something else with it, I guess. I know I still have the yarn because I just went and reorganized my stash a few months ago, and I still have it. I still have 2 big cakes in here for the body. 1 small cake. And I know I got some more, and it's probably not the same dye lot because I was going to save the different dye lots for the sleeves and alternate those. But I'm alternating skeins right now, it looks like. I would absolutely love this. Let's see what the Comfort Fade Cardi looks like, because I'll put it on screen here. Looks like it's got a big shawl collar. The sleeves look a little fitted, so I might go up a size to make them looser and not decrease, because Mom's got big arms. And she fades this one, but I'm not fading it, of course, because I'm using one color. So I think it's pretty. I don't know. Haven't touched it. I wish I'd write the date down I started and all that. I'm knitting the 3XL, so that's good. It'll still fit. I can't remember what year I started this, but I've got all my notes, where I'm at, which stitch counts I need to be using. Okay, so I got all the information. I like to knit cardigans, so it would probably bring me joy, but I would love the finished object. But more than anything, I love this bag, and I wanted it for my California sweater. But really, I'm just knitting the California sweater when I'm sitting on my sofa at night. I'm not taking it anywhere with me. So I don't necessarily need a project bag, and I have a lot of project bags. I was just thinking, trash or treasure this bag, the contents of this bag, so I could use it. But it turns out this is not the project I thought it was. So, surprise, surprise. Comfort Fade Cardi by Andrea Mowry. Should I trash or treasure it? Let me know in the description below. Let me put it back in the bag so it's not just sitting here. That's the only trash or treasure I have for today. I've shown almost everything else. I've got a couple bags I haven't, and I'm just saving those bags for the episodes where I have little content to show you, like today. And I'll save those for another day. But that was trash or treasure. And if you're new here, that's my little segment I like to do to say whether I should send something to the frog pond or not. My mom used to say to myself and my daughter, when she would be going through junk or something, or like my old childhood toys or something, she'd be like, you want trash or treasure this? And it gets on our nerves so bad, but it's effective. Do you want to trash or treasure it? Send it off to somebody else or keep it. Okay, next, let's talk about Crafter Spotlight. And this week is a little different. It's not a YouTuber. She does have a YouTube channel, but let me tell you, this girl is on fire with her Instagram reels, and I think they're YouTube shorts as well. But I'm talking about Lauren of Granite State Yarns. She has the cleverest, funniest reels, and I love watching them every day when she posts them on Instagram. And I saw where she posts them on YouTube as well, but I don't really watch YouTube shorts, even though I do need some tips on how to make YouTube shorts, because I plan on starting that soon for Stitch Quest. But if you don't know who Lauren is of Granite State Yarns, she is a yarn dyer, small business owner. I think her website is granitestateyarns.com. Beautiful yarns. She has incredible clubs. I want to sign up for one of her clubs. I can't decide which one, if they're even still open. And she does have a YouTube channel. I don't know how frequently she uploads. I did see something not long ago that she uploaded. I don't think she has a formal podcast like this podcast, where you just sit down and show your knitting. I don't think she does that. I think she just uploads random content. So go check out Granite State Yarns, who is Lauren. Give her some love on YouTube and Instagram. And check out her reels. They are very clever. They're all crafty related. Most of them are, I think. Pretty sure almost all of them are. And she's just so clever. I think that takes a lot of talent to come up with ideas to do reels and shorts like that. Because I'm not that creative. I can't think of creative things to do like that. So, Lauren of Granite State Yarns is our Crafter Spotlight for this week. Hello, Lauren, if you're watching. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I have acquisitions too this week, and they just came in today. I almost didn't have acquisitions. First one is a ready to ship update I think the end of last week. It was either earlier this week or end of last week, but it's already here. It came in today. And that is a Whimsical Wood yarn company. Let me see if I got her logo on anything here. That's her logo, a Whimsical Wood Yarn Co. Make sure I didn't give away any important information. No, okay, nothing like coupon codes or nothing. But she had an update for ready to ship, and you know, she's the one that has these incredible rainbows kind of in her like plan pulling type yarn that's dyed. Words escape me right now. But she has rainbows inside of these skeins, and it would be perfect for plan pulling, like doing a crochet stitch that makes it into like a bauble or something. I've never done that. I've never done a bauble, so I don't know. But I think that's what you use it for. But look at this. And not only one, but I got two. I'm not sure I'll need two. I was going to knit a hat with it. But I was going to knit socks. But then it says, tell me, okay, sock experts, let me know. It's on her Giggle Fiber DK, 231 yards, DK weight, 85-15, 85% superwash merino, 15% neon neps, nylon neon neps. Okay, so it's got all these neon little neps through it. That wouldn't be good for socks, right? Because it's not actual nylon stranded in the yarn, or is it? I don't know. I might have to email her and ask. I was going to make some like high socks with these, like calf high socks. But then I realized, oh, they don't have the nylon in it like I need for socks. So maybe a hat, maybe a giveaway for Stitch Quest. We'll see. I think I will give one away for Stitch Quest. I was lucky to catch this because she's already sold out of this colorway. So the colorway is Life in the Dream House. And that's her logo, A Whimsical Wood Yarn Co. And look at this, it's that neon pink with these rainbows and those yellow neps, different colored neps. It just got me. It spoke to me. I was like, I had to have it. So I've got one for like a hat or something. I wanted something bright and happy. I was having kind of a day that day. And I saw this, I'm like, that just made my day. I should have this. And I got it. What's it called? Impulse shopping? Yes. So there's that. And then I got a little more yarn. I'm kind of running low on my sweater quantities of solid tonals. I do have like one for a stripe hype I've had for a couple years now since this pattern came out. And I've got one other sweaters quantity. They're like in this cubby and this cubby, I think. My tonal sweaters quantities. So it looks like I have a lot, but it's not for like 2 or 3 sweaters. But I've got one more because I think there was a coupon or something. I don't know what I was looking at that made me want to get this so bad, but I don't know if you can see it in that bag. I was going to leave it in the bag to protect it because these sweaters, I don't know when I'll get to them, but it's like a burgundy, kind of a raspberry burgundy is the best way I can put it. I can't remember what sweater pattern. If I look at my Ravelry favorites, I can figure it out because it was I got gray too to stripe into it. Sorry for the glare, but it's Coats & Co. And tip, if you want to order from Coats & Co., they have an Etsy shop and a website. I would order from the website. It seems like their turnaround time is quicker. So this colorway is called Earthy Gray. That's pretty good. Earthy Gray. This colorway is called Mulberry. So I was pretty right about burgundy and raspberry mix. But yeah, I got that for a sweater. So it's fingering weight. It's on her, I think it's 4-ply, 75/25. Yeah, 437 yards per 100 grams. That's all acquisitions I have. Upcoming knits, I do want to cast on something for quick, instant gratification because I've been working on long-term projects so much lately that I have nothing finished lately and I'm getting burnt out. I need an instant, quick, finished object. So I was thinking of a hat, and there's a new hat that just came out called Egg-Free Brioche Beanie by Knititude. I don't know her real name, but if I think about it, I'll put it on screen. But I'll put a picture of that hat right here. It looks like a bottle top, like a baby bottle. I love it. If you know my personality, I'm a little quirky. This hat's a little quirky. It's perfect for me. I want it. I love it. It is worsted weight pattern, but I also thought I could just finagle it a little bit. I mean, this is a really heavy DK look to the strands. It looks pretty thick, so I think I could get away with it. Calls for 250 yards if I'm remembering correctly. I would have to use 2 for that because it's brioche. You have to use 2, right? Or can you use 1? Brioche knitters out there, if you're going to plan on using one color, do you still have to use 2 skeins of it? I guess I could pull from the inside and outside, but this is only 231 yards per skein, so I might not do that. If I use this yarn, I'll use both skeins so I have enough, and I'll just buy something else for a giveaway from A Whimsical Wood Yarn Company, because they have amazing yarn and that should get out in the world. But I love that yarn and I really want to use it for a hat. So I'm either thinking of the Knititude egg-free brioche beanie or my Enchanted Evening Cap, just for a quick knit, because I know how to knit this by heart now. And this is my Enchanted Evening Cap. It is a double brimmed beanie. I talked about it last week, but if you're new here, you just start knitting stockinette in the round for like 6 inches, then you join your live stitches to the first row, your cast on edge, and then you knit for a few inches, and then you decrease and make a hat. So, I mean, I got a ponytail on right now, so that's it. This is using Kimber's Cozy Creations. It was a Practical Magic themed colorway. I can't remember the exact name of it. It might have been Practical Magic, but I don't think she has it anymore. But this is a self-striping DK weight yarn. So that'd be perfect for one skein of this. I don't know what to do. What do y'all think? Should I go for a new technique like brioche and knit a beanie, which would take longer, or knit something quick that I can get instant gratification from? Enchanted Evening Cap. Plus, I need to work on the Enchanted Evening Cap fingering weight edition. So after I finish the California sweater, I'm going to work on that. But, okay, I have no updates on the spreadsheets this week. I'm sorry. I was kind of swamped at work this week and didn't have time really to do anything. There is one new podcast I need to list on the podcaster spreadsheet, but I have not published the small business one yet. I am working on it. I haven't done much to it, but I am working on it. But I will leave the links to the Advent spreadsheet, where I list Advents that are currently for sale as of like a few weeks ago, because I didn't do it this week. I didn't update it. And I'll list that below, and I'll list the YouTube podcast, Crafty podcasts below as well, the spreadsheet for that one. So if you want to check out a new channel or buy an Advent and need some ideas, there you go. 2 spreadsheets I've created for you. But before we get to life, let me tell you about Stitch Quest. There's updates. Stitch Quest 2025 official yarn dyer will be Desert Borealis, Miss Tasha. We have discussed on colorways for the first quarter, more of that to come, but she says for the first quarter she's going to do something special and offer the same colors in different techniques. So what this means is you could get it speckled, you could get tonal, you could get tonal minis, or you could get a tonal fade of minis. Like, this is her yarn, Desert Borealis, and this is her tonal fade for minis. It goes in this order. So you could do that. Or self-striping. She even does self-striping yarn. But there will be those selections from Desert Borealis. The colorway will be announced soon, because once she dyes it and puts it in her shop, I want to tell you so you could get it ready for quarter 1 of Stitch Quest. If you're wondering what Stitch Quest is, it is a make-along that I'm hosting for knitters and crocheters over on Ravelry. My co-host is the cat lady, Andrea. I will link her podcast down below as well as her Instagram. But Stitch Quest is a make-along. It's going to be fantasy themed, where you are on the journey to find the enchanted skein that will give you magical powers into anything you knit or crochet. That's it in a nutshell. There will be quests, side quests, journeys, paths to choose, and all kinds of stuff. It is going to be a fantasy themed adventure. It's going to be epic. If you want to join along, go over to Ravelry and search for the group Stitch Quest. I will link it below as well, and join us over there. I'll probably make an announcement soon over on Ravelry, and just keep your eye out for that. I don't know if you can turn on notifications for a group or not, but just keep your eye out on it. Just check it occasionally. And I might even start a newsletter for No, I might do a Google Doc to send out like the official rules and stuff, just to have them like linked so you can be like, oh, can I do this, and you can go look and be like, yeah, because it's kind of hard to list all that on Ravelry and it gets lost in the threads. So I thought I could put it on the first post of a thread and a Google Doc, and it'll be perfect. I'll have it very organized for you. It'll be easy to weed through. But speaking of Stitch Quest, if you are a bag maker or a notions maker like stitch markers or progress keepers, and you want to help me participate in the official Stitch Quest swag, so to say, where participants will get extra points for using your product, let me know. If you are a bag maker or a stitch marker progress keeper maker, let me know. I would love to work with you if the fit's right, and we'll talk about it. Just email me at happylittleyarn@gmail.com. And if you want to donate a prize or support the channel, you know how to contact me. I've already went over that in the beginning. Ko-Fi or thanks here on this channel. I have coffee. I feel jittery, so I'm not really drinking it. Coffee is just a K-cup. I didn't make my Americano today in the espresso machine, so just a K-cup, dark roast. But here we are at the end. It is live now. It's 31 minutes. I'm very sorry for taking up all your time. But let me go over life. I found a new show on Netflix. Yes. It's been around for a while. There's 4 seasons of it already. I'm on season 2. I just started watching it this week. But I'm watching Emily in Paris. At first, I thought it was very corny and cheesy. I was like, this is not real life. Good things do not happen like this. This is so unrealistic. But it's one of those feel-good shows. It just makes you happy. Good things are like unrealistic. Good things are fun to watch sometimes. If you want to live in reality, just don't watch TV and live your life. That's all you gotta do. But I love Emily in Paris. I'm on season 2 and it is so cute. I'm so glad there's 2 more seasons to watch after this. But it's an MTV show. I was really thrown by that. I was like, MTV produced this? I'm like, I can kind of tell because it's a little raunchy in some areas. But I like it. It's a cute watch. I watch it while I knit my California sweater and relax at night. And believe it or not, this is the last time I will have my computer in front of me. I'll still have a computer in front of me. But right now I have an HP Envy all-in-one computer that I bought back in 2018. It's a 34-inch monitor, and it's been a good computer. It freezes. It used to freeze a lot, and then it got better, and now it's starting to freeze again. And the Wi-Fi connection on it's kind of touchy. I had trouble last weekend on a Zoom with friends. I couldn't stay connected. And the house was fine, but it's this computer, I think. Or it was Zoom. I don't know. Either way, my husband's like, it's probably time to get a new computer. So we sat down and looked, and he got me a new computer. I don't know how to reinstall the software I use for editing these videos. That's why I'm saying it might look a little different. That's why I'm saying this. I still have the same program, but you have to pay monthly for it now. I don't know. But I have an old version of it, like a 2020 version of it. I never upgraded it because I didn't want to spend more money. So next week it will be an experience to learn a newer editing software, which might be frustrating. I'm not going to sell this computer I have now yet until I know I like the new computer. Because my husband could always take the computer. He has an old computer too. He needs a new one. But he's a gamer and it's not a gaming computer. But it is a 45-inch monitor. I'll be able to see that. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this little episode that I created for y'all today. I enjoyed hanging out with you. If you have any input on my trash or treasure, let me know. And let me know which hat I should knit as like an instant gratification. And if you're the winner of the giveaway, don't forget to contact me. I'm going to give you till August 31st. And then I'm going to redraw on the following episode, which would probably be like episode 92 or 93. It just depends how I record again. But I hope y'all have a great day, a great night, whatever time you're watching this. I will see you next time. Bye.